Hello, hello, Crafty Crandall here, and today I am unboxing a new art tutorial book from a Kickstarter that I had backed several months ago. So the book is Eleeza, the Art of Eliza Ivanova. She is a popular contemporary artist and someone that I've been following for quite some time and really admire her work. When she launched her Kickstarter, I was so interested and couldn't help but to back it so that I could purchase her book and support her. I love supporting fellow artists, and gaining a new tutorial book is always worthwhile for the sake of improving inspiration and skills at the same time. As part of the Kickstarter, the package itself came with this sketchbook that you see me unboxing first. The paper of it is really more for sketching, which I will talk about in my first impressions, and I have actually already used it several times and am really enjoying it. The sketchbook cover itself is a soft cover and it tends to lay pretty flat. It also has a binding on it, which is very convenient, and the cover illustration is obviously just gorgeous. I really love Eleeza's use of color in addition to her little embellishments upon the various anatomy and everything. The way that she draws hands is just astounding to me and something that I really admire and am inspired by as an artist. And so I was very excited to receive this tutorial book in an effort to improve the way that I draw hands and hopefully learn from the way that she does it. The next thing that I unboxed was this beautiful print that she included of one of her artworks, which is just such an intriguing style of art. I really love it. Next, inside of this envelope, she had 3 more cardboard type prints. So the first print was a very flimsy type paper, and then the other 3 were more so on like cardstock and are more of like a 5x7 type size. So really beautiful prints, very excited to receive them. The purple one is actually now on my wall, so clearly I am really enjoying them. Additionally, she talks about some of the artwork in the book itself and goes through various tutorials and composition notes and things. So all of the artwork that's included is also stuff that's covered in the book, which is really cool. She also warmed my heart as a reader, included a bookmark, which I just was very enthusiastic about and am now using to keep my place in the book while I am reading it. And then finally, of course, the reason why I backed the Kickstarter in the first place, the book itself. So the book came in this really gorgeous sleeve, which, although I really love the aesthetic of, I do find it slightly impractical to keep the book then on a bookshelf because you have to take the sleeve out and then take the book out of the sleeve. So I'm not sure how long I will be keeping the book sleeve itself, but as far as a packaging element, I just find that they did a fantastic job here with the packaging of this book. Additionally, all of the details that they included, such as the luminescent gold color and all of the little embellishments on the cover of the book and on the prints and stuff, was just really nicely done. I was very impressed with the quality, and this was definitely worth what I paid for it to back the Kickstarter. The book itself seems to be a really high quality. I really like the almost matte finish of the paper that they used. It's very nice and fun to kind of turn the pages and get that textile feel to it as well. Additionally, as you can see in the flip through, it is a full color illustrative book and has, all kinds of artwork throughout it to draw inspiration from, even if you're not following the tutorials themselves, but can just draw inspiration from the book. And there are the contents for you so that you know what the book is all about in case you'd like to purchase one for yourself. I would highly recommend it, as I've found that this book is both so inspirational and just really informative for the general artist. Okay, so let me just talk first a little bit about first impressions because, wow. I received the box. I had completely forgotten that I'd even ordered it because it had been I don't know, several months or so. So I got the box, it was face down, so I couldn't immediately see the artwork. So I was like, what could this package possibly be? I didn't order anything. And so I picked it up, I turned it over, and it was the greatest experience because I knew obviously immediately what it was. And so packaging on this was great. Just like having the actual artwork on the box itself was fantastic. Like such a nice touch. I've obviously kept the little piece of cardboard. I'm not sure how long I'll keep it around, but for now, I appreciated it so much that I'm going to keep it. So, packaging, 10 out of 10. In addition to forgetting that I was going to be receiving this package, I had also forgotten what I had actually ordered. So I wasn't sure like what tier I was in. I knew that I could not, at the time of purchasing it, get a signed copy because the signed copies were all already sold out, which was slightly disappointing, but there's nothing I can do about it. So my book is unsigned. So yeah, I couldn't remember what tier I was in, so I wasn't sure what was going to be in the box. I knew there would be at least one print, and obviously the book. So to open up the package and immediately lay my eyes on this beautiful sketchbook. I don't know how well you can see it. I apologize. I know that the light is to my back, but this is the best we can do right now. So yes, this sketchbook. I was so impressed with the cover of this sketchbook. It is beautiful. Obviously, I love Eliza's artwork, so obviously I'm impressed. Opening it up, it is still a little bit stiff, but as I use it, that'll obviously go away. And this paper is very nice. It is a good, I'd say, sketching paper. I want to say it's probably 90 GSM, 90, maybe 100 and something. I don't know. It's not terribly thick. It is, thicker than your standard printer paper. It is very smooth to the touch, and so it'll be great for doing Eliza's, style of sketching in that she uses a lot of graphite and blending stumps. So I have both of those materials and certainly plan on using them in this sketchbook. I don't think that I will use any paint in this sketchbook because it's just not paper designed to handle paint, which is fine. Goodness knows I have enough painting sketchbooks. The next thing I came across was the envelope with prints inside. So this beautiful print of Eliza's work is the first thing that I came across, and this will look so good up on my wall with the rest of my art prints. Again, studio tour coming soon so that you can actually see all of the art prints that I have, but I absolutely love this and I cannot wait to hang it up. I love how it has like the colored bits just fading into darkness and then a more sketchy area. It is so beautiful and such an inspirational kind of piece. And then we had these 3 more like cardstock style prints, which are also just absolutely stunning. I love them. I'm not sure that I will put these up on the wall. I have to see, I kind of want to leave some space open so that when I find additional prints from different artists that I can buy them and hang them up. But there might be a place for them, maybe like back behind my backsplash or something. I can make like a place for smaller art prints. That might be fun to do. And obviously this one would be the one that I would choose to hang up if I'm gonna just hang one, because I really love this painting. It is just gorgeous. And I'm a big sucker for purple. The next thing, which I don't know, call me a book nerd, but I was so excited. I did not know that there was going to be a bookmark, but there's a bookmark. So I will use this obviously to mark my place in the book that's right here once I've started to read it. So very excited about this little bonus. I did not realize that there would be a bookmark, so that was just like a happy little addition. And then finally, obviously, the primary reason why I invested in this Kickstarter was for her book. So the Art of Eliza Ivanova, or Eleeza as she goes on the internet. This is just gorgeous. I can't really get it to show on camera. I'll try to do like an overlay cut, but even in like the flowers, there is just this gorgeous embossed detailing here, and it is just so nice. I love how the first pages here are this nice bronzy gold paper. Absolutely gorgeous. And then additionally, it says here, 1 tree planted for every book sold. So they planted a tree for every book that's been sold, and I think that that's a fantastic initiative. And then I was reading the contents that I showed you earlier, and the foreword is by Loish, who is another phenomenal artist who I don't follow as closely, but I think is, you know, a really great person to do the foreword for this book. Like, how fitting is that? So that was awesome. And then I've read through just a little bit of the first couple of things here. She talks about, you know, her journey, her upbringing, her journey, her schooling in art and everything, how she's basically gotten to where she is. And then she goes through her process, her materials that she typically uses, and then there's a bunch of tutorials in this book. So I can't wait to go through and like follow some of the tutorials. I think what I'm going to do is actually start kind of a series on my channel where I follow different artists' tutorials in an effort to grow my own skills and get better as an artist. So I think that the first one, in a very fitting manner, would be from Eleeza and this book, because I have a bunch of other art books as well, but this one is the first one that I've bought in a while. Usually they are gifts that I receive from people who know that I like art, which is always amazing, and I read those too, but this one is one of the first ones that I've bought for myself specifically, and so I can't wait to read it, take notes, and practice using some of the tutorials that she lays out, because her art is just such an inspiration for me as an artist. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do really appreciate it. Please like this video if you liked it. Please feel free to subscribe to my channel if you're interested in more art or book related content, as I post both on my channel, and I post every Tuesday and sometimes on Fridays. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I know that I really enjoyed unboxing this for you, and I cannot wait to follow up with that tutorial video that I mentioned. Let me know if you are interested in anyone specific for other tutorial videos. I've got a few people planned, but I would love to take your suggestions, particularly if they're for people who you think has a style that's like very different from mine, as I am very interested in expanding my horizons and trying new styles. With that said, you guys, I hope that you have a great day wherever you are in the world, and I will talk to you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye!